God, he's doing on your money, honey, on your OnlyFans money.
No,
That's what he's doing.
He's getting his toe stitched back onto his finger and his finger stitched back onto his foot.
You're right.
Very cute, kids. It's very cute of y'all to have shown up here once again for another episode of Euphoria Season 3. Citizens of the Reject Nation, strippers of the Reject Club.
Oh.
Models of the Reject fan site are back for more.
Stupid.
Wholesome family fun and entertainment.
Wholesome.
Tara, it's a nice, overcast day outside. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's been a tough week, and I've been doing DIY to distract myself.
Okay.
And to get out of cuckoo banana land. Sometimes that's what it is up here. And that has been helping me. And then work is a nice distraction. And I went to brunch, met some people for a second. That was a nice distraction. And I'm here. Okay, that's it. So I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm feeling better just having briefly strolled through your day.
I was like, I'm talking too long.
No, you're fine. You're great. I'm collecting your energy. It's been a pretty slow, molassesy sort of day, dealing with issues and things, and just kind of trying to keep my brains booted up.
Yeah,
and now, here in your orbit, I feel energized and ready for the show. So, gang, we're gonna savor this. It's only 3 more episodes of the season, including this one. Who knows? Maybe 3 more of the show. I kind of hope not. I kind of hope they continue this debauchery. Anyway, let's do the thing.
Let's do it.
The coldest female Alamo ever knew was his mama.
Now look, the man coming. He ain't like your daddy.
Oh, there's an Alamo episode.
You're a good man. You're a God-fearing man. I want him to take care of us.
So she's gonna take care of him. Okay.
You shake his hand and you look him in the eyes.
Okay.
Cause he could love me, but that don't mean nothing if he don't love you too. Cause you the most important thing in the world to me.
I made some big
golly.
promises.
What are we watching?
Thank you.
He's got the bag in front of his face.
Oh, look at that old school Pepsi.
Oh?
Oh, you have to
This
stand
my
up,
friend
shake
I
his
was
hand.
telling you about.
Mo?
Look him in the eye, buddy.
Preston.
I'm Preston. Nice to finally meet you.
Alamo, nice to meet you too.
He seemed nice, but his scars scared Alamo.
Sure.
Yeah.
What happened? I'm sure we'll
I
learn.
wonder. Yeah. Oh, he's being nice. He's being nice. I like him.
Okay.
That's all right.
You're in no trouble.
Oh, boy. Okay. We like him. He's nice.
Don't get me in no trouble. Okay.
Oh,
What is that? What is that gonna mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But on the inside, he was a good man.
Heavenly Father, thank you for the food we are about to receive.
Are we trying to bring back plastic covers for the couch? Maybe.
And he loved his mama.
You're so beautiful.
Okay. That's good.
Sam Levinson in his Tarantino bag.
Yeah. You're right. Oh,
Ooh.
okay. We're going to church. Hey.
I was gonna say, Tara just came from church.
Woo!
I was gonna say, no shade to the hymns of the Catholic Church, but this
No,
is
not
much
at
more
all.
spirited.
I agree.
Alamo thanked God for bringing Preston into their lives.
Your beads are amazing.
It's easy to forget.
I want you to look to God and I want you to say, Lord.
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 Come on, look up and say, Lord.
Lord.
You got my attention.
You got my you have my curiosity.
My attention.
Now you have my attention.
We get 2 of those strawberry shortcake.
Remember old ice cream sandwiches, which I feel like didn't have a lot of fill. It was like 3 ingredients, delicious.
When you getting that settlement? It said soon a year ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
they dotting their I's, crossing their T's.
Okay.
After what they done to your face, they had to make you rich as cream.
Rich as cream.
Let's
Coming from
go.
the ice cream man.
Everyone said Preston
I hope
used to
they
be
actually
handsome.
pay out on
Alamo
that.
didn't know him
Yeah.
back then. He worked at a chemical
Get
factory
your
until
money.
that blew up in his face.
Oof.
Damn.
You know, when I get this money, we're going to send you to one of those white schools.
Oh, my.
But you might have to wear a uniform.
I had to wear a uniform.
Might even learn to speak French.
Oh,
I wish I learned. I wish I learned to speak French.
Yeah, ditto.
One day, Preston came home with some news.
I wonder how Sam Levinson researched this.
Yeah.
Like, I like the texture.
Ooh.
Oh, my. Huh?
That's fine.
Preston knew that he was lucky to have Alamo's mama.
Oh, my.
Nice.
So he
I
treated
like
her
that
like a
for her.
princess. There's barely a day that went by where he didn't come home with a gift.
No, I do.
Oh.
Place it right there.
Okay, we're rich now. Let's do it. Oh,
got the
he's
game
go-
and everything.
Oh, look at him go.
Ain't this just the most
What-
beautiful
what
thing
system is
I've seen,
that?
Alamo?
Mom enrolled you at school today?
What
Is that
a
right?
vibe. Yeah, like
That
the whole.
Panther picture.
Alamo, they excited to meet you.
They mentioned a uniform?
No, but I'll ask.
They don't start till September.
You really want that uniform.
Yeah.
You'll see. Red box.
Cartier.
Metal draw.
Oh, somebody's gonna steal it.
That was the best summer of Alamo's life. They even went to the beach on vacation for Labor Day.
Tell you a secret?
Yes, sir.
Promise not to say anything?
Yes, sir.
When we get back home, I'll make sure Mama to marry me.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
I know you had a tough time with your daddy, but I want to try to make up for that. You know, give you and your mama a good life.
Oh, no.
So what do you say? You got your blessing, young man?
Yes, sir.
My guy.
Is something
They were
terrible going to
returning
happen
home to a new life.
to this guy again?
I
That more terrible than what already happened to him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
I knew it. Yep.
Oh my God.
The second she was like, red box, middle drawer, why are you saying that? Mm-hmm. Why?
Oh my God.
Maybe
they
she didn't
cleaned
think
their
that they
face
were
out.
gonna steal the whole everything.
What if
Or-
they only left the red box?
Oh God. Or maybe she did know. I don't know.
They had been robbed of everything they were worth.
Yeah.
His mama wanted to take him and
Everything
leave.
they were worth.
Okay, Alamo, time to go.
Oh, what the? What?
Don't do this.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Preston ain't
She
nothing for
fell
you
in
to
love with
fix.
somebody else who
There's
stole
nothing here
everything.
to fix.
I know it.
This is some bad shit.
That's
And I
inexcusable.
can't
Just
take
gonna
it.
drop this guy and go?
Yeah, it's savage.
Fix this.
I really don't like it. I hate this for him. He has been so good to them.
I can fix this. Oh, that's so tragic.
Alamo didn't understand why they couldn't just go back
What
to the way things were. Why they had to up and go to a whole new city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best choice of field. And let me tell you, that man was bad luck.
I make the best choices for you. The colors. So many blues and yellows.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe. Hi,
Check out these
babe.
digs, baby.
Yeah, let me.
I have something for you.
The new digs with the cheetahs in the mirrors. Let me see.
Come in, Alamo.
Oh, I hate
And
this.
close
I
the
hate
door.
it. This is probably only like a year in between, 2 years, like not a long time.
Now, which one
Right.
of them jokers you hired broke my cat?
There we go. Like I said, cougars in the mirror, whatever the hell they are.
Alamo realized it was all an act.
Yeah. well,
None of it was real.
Go down the hall. Which room is it?
It's all the way
Dude.
back.
She's like, you gotta go to your room. I gotta survive. And this is how she does it.
I'll be down there later, honey. It's the one at the end. Don't look at me like that, Alamo. You wasn't the one that had to kiss his ugly face.
Jeez, dude.
Dang.
Cruel. Yeah, dude. And that guy was actually nice to you. Who knows what this guy's gonna be like?
That night, he made a promise to himself. For as long as he lived, never again would a bitch outsmart him.
Okay, buddy. All right, buddy. Nice titles.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Yeah.
That's just
Okay,
one
here we go.
takeaway. I don't know. I heard some people say we might not even see Rude this episode. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just missed it. Okay. Okay.
What are you doing?
Stepping up to the plate. It's the great Bambino.
Come on, man, don't do that. What are you
Great Bambino.
Hey, no, I can help you. The girl, the girl, the getaway driver. I know her. Her name is Faye.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Get your money back. I can get it back. Please.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I thought he was going to whack her up. Oh, man. Whoa.
Just,
I've been on the toilet for 2 hours. I
Oh, God.
can't stop shitting.
Oh, God.
no.
That sucks. I hate when I have diarrhea.
Same.
Yep.
You just find Wade's key, the one in the safe, and just like take a picture of it next to a quarter.
Why a quarter?
Just for scale.
Oh.
If you do this for me, I could let you keep some money.
Like, rob them? I'm not gonna rob them.
The only problem was
That would be wrong.
Oh, I do love wings. I actually think they're eating fried chicken, but they're making
Faye
it
had
look.
fallen madly in love.
Oh, no.
You are the most beautiful girl I've ever laid my eyes on.
All right, well. It was nice while it lasted, Faye. but
yeah.
No, don't go do it in front of his big old racist flag.
She's like, hold on, let me set down a quarter real quick and take a picture.
I'm gonna talk to Lori, because you shouldn't be me on.
Oh.
Okay?
He like wants to take care of her.
Oh.
Only thing you ought to be carrying in that belly is some fair-skinned babies.
Oh snap!
Wow.
Oh
Ick.
snap!
Ick.
With the hat.
Ick.
With
Ick
that
the
hat.
hat.
With
Ick
that
the
hat.
hat. I don't know if you're even
No.
able to see some of that paraphernalia
No.
because of
Oh.
Sexier.
the hate and all.
Is he about to put a I knew it.
No, god
I
damn
knew
it, guys.
This is not good.
Holy
Are
Christ.
you know?
Yes, she is.
Really?
Well, honey.
Yeah.
So sort of.
Forget I told you.
Oh
Not
my
really.
god. You better make that frickin'. Oh
You're-
my
you're-
god.
yeah,
That's
you're part of the
real
squad.
quick.
Plan was simple. Get a picture of the key to Wayne's
Can't believe
safe
it.
and have Alamo's guy 3D print a duplicate.
I just can't. Wayne is the love of my life.
Damn it, Faye.
All you need to do is take a picture. So, I hope you're happy about that.
Why don't you just lie to them and say I'll help you?
You know what would help me right now is Fez. Fez would help me.
Dude.
You know where he is? He's in jail. Why? Because your last
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Yeah,
snap.
dude.
He was a true friend, all right? He had your back, he had my back, and I need you to have my back right now, man. Can you do that? Can you help me
Come
right
on, in
now?
the name of Fez.
Exactly.
Do it for Fez.
It is so dark in there. I would be so depressed, and I'm already depressed. Like, oh my god, kill me. Why is it so dark in there?
Promise I can keep the money?
How you gonna get the money?
Hey,
Oh,
puppy.
puppy.
This
talking
is.
to?
You are not
Friend?
a good actress right now.
Helter Skelter.
Oh,
Who's your friend?
goodness, this guy.
The one in prison?
Oh.
Your ex-boyfriend?
Just a friend.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay.
No.
You were doing coke?
Just a little.
I'm trying to put a fucking baby in you. You doing...
This isn't actually.
I got 2 eyeballs. That's fucking...
Oh my god.
It's B12. This is a set.
Last thing I need you to be giving birth to some creepy crawly.
Oh god.
Creepy crawly. Creepy crawly. Creepy, creepy crawly, crawly, creepy, creepy crawly, crawly.
Baby, you said you're gonna take care of yourself. I come in here, what do I find?
Sorry.
What was this like on the page? Oh, what's
Hey.
up? Hella money.
That is letting us flow.
Swords.
Let me in there.
You been taking your prenatal?
Ugh,
Every day.
Jesus.
What is she, just your baby machine? Like, shut the F up, dude.
Soon there ain't gonna be no drugs. It's just gonna be money. Stacks of it.
Okay.
We're just gonna traffic money.
Bougie.
You're probably
Bougie.
gonna run out of it knowing
You don't
these
like
two.
money?
I like money.
Yeah, you like money?
I like money though.
Look, whatever my baby needs, she
Right.
gets. Okay? You like that? You like the sound of that?
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
God damn it,
God,
Faye.
Faye. Oh, God, Faye.
Alamo agreed to meet Lori at his house.
Okay.
The keys.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
The man with the golden gun. Cool music cue.
Showtime.
It's showtime.
Showtime.
Nicely timed.
Oh, it does look like
We
a little bit of
are.
Russian roulette, unless he. Oh, never mind. Unless he loads all the rest.
Ugh, ugh, ugh. Some fun lighting, fun color work. Loving the film aesthetics. Oh,
I like that
kissing
close up
on him.
a lot.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No, no.
You'll never see your
no.
Nazi lover ever again, Faye. Kiss him and kiss him well, I guess.
These doors.
Gross. You suck, dude. You're a Nazi. We don't love you, but I do love Faye.
Normal thumbs down, not a Project Hail Mary thumbs down. This is fun. Like, what set of uniquely terrible people do you want to root for?
That's true. That is what we're pitted up against. I love that jacket. Oh, she got the picture. She got the picture.
Coming through.
That's why they did a close-up on the keys on the bed, because I was like, okay. Those are some big bullets.
Got that shell sound right on the cut. Okay. The big meat.
Alamo Brown.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Oh my God.
Thanks for having us.
Look at her purple shoes. I love them.
I hate that things have gotten so contentious between us.
Well, if you'd apologize, we wouldn't be here.
I like it here.
Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position.
Oh my. I don't like that.
They're surrounded. Yeah. Okay. No good. Oh.
Everyone's ready to rumble.
Okay.
So what you want? For my big black ass to get down on his hands and knees and beg for mercy? Spare me, I don't know no better.
I fucking love to see that.
Of course you would.
Oh.
And I would love to see that.
You own a company called Gold Rush Medical Services?
I own me a lot of businesses. Why the fuck you asking?
Ugh.
I wish I could say that one day.
I take me some girls down to Mexicali for plastic surgery. Why? You ugly mug in need of a makeover?
You use ambulances?
Something like that.
You get them medical passes too? The ones that let you sail across the border?
So if you were to go down to bolt some onto one of your... It wouldn't be that difficult to bring something back.
There's something I don't understand about your business. Why y'all dumb want to kill the customer?
Question is, why does the customer want to buy something that can kill them?
That's a good statement. Yeah.
We'll take everything we stole, wrap it up in a big box with a beautiful bow, and we'll mail it to the FBI.
Oh.
Well, I guess that's a yes then.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Oh, God.
no,
do not
don't.
say that to him. Yeah.
If I do this, I'll get my stuff back, right?
Yikes.
Don't you read the news?
Bitch, I don't give a fuck about the news.
They're shutting the border down.
Put hardworking Americans like us out of business.
One and done, and we all live happily ever after.
Oh, Christ.
How much am I carrying?
80 kilos.
Ugh. That's a lot.
Mama's got a brand new mule.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, God.
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
Yeah.
Nice shot of these guys.
Totally. I love that.
Good job, Rue.
I think I would like Mitch and Rue to drive down.
Oh,
Who ain't going nowhere?
She's good at this.
no.
You don't trust Rue?
You pick your people.
Put your phone away or something. I'm scared. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, shake it. You down. Now you spit and you shake. Okay, good.
Deal.
I thought she was. Ah!
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep.
Oh God.
If you as much as try to me in the slightest, I will come down on you like Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Oh.
Left standing.
Okay.
Ooh.
Heard.
Jesus.
Now get your pasty ass out of my fucking house.
Pasty.
Got it. Yikes. Bye, Nazi.
I better not see you again anytime soon.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
If everything goes according to plan, these people will spend the rest of their lives behind bars.
These guys got a Rolodex of bridges.
Okay, so what about me?
You did your job. The U.S. attorney will look at your case favorably.
I mean, favorably. Should she just automatically get?
You did good, kid.
Okay.
Never thought I'd hear that.
We're almost there. Stay sharp.
Ew. This is precarious.
Yeah, I thought she would just automatically get like protected witness, move her to another state, etc. But they're just like,
thank you, God.
Thank you.
I tried to warn Maddy about Alamo.
I'm a big girl, Rue. I'm not scared of him.
Yeah, she's really not.
This seemed like the point of transition.
Our goal was to milk these girls for every penny and get Alamo to back her business, one where she didn't have to answer to anyone.
I get that. I mean, she's trying to build an empire right now.
Now,
Maddie's that girl,
Cassie
man.
Maddie, are you sure this thing's safe?
Oh my God. Maddie, I'm sorry. It's ridiculous, but she's actually doing the right thing. Like, people are going to pay for this.
Wow.
Are you kidding? That looks like art.
And this last week.
Wild.
That's the goal. Erotic art.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Had laid the groundwork.
There she is.
Hey, I'm Maddy.
I know.
I know.
This nigga got no social skills. Hey, that's a good one right there. That's money.
Oh, no.
It would be good if you gave the girls some time off so I could take them out, introduce them to people, start building their profiles.
Look here, when we made this agreement, you didn't say nothing about taking my bitches.
Oh.
I'm not trying to take your girls.
Bishop, do I look like a wet?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man.
Why do I feel like everybody's trying to?
Oh, no, yeah, this is the thing Alamo doesn't want.
How one feels is irrelevant.
You got eyes and ears, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Then what they seen and heard.
There are people trying to you.
Not this one.
I don't know if
She's
Maddy
not one of
Perez is
them.
one of them.
Dude, my man.
He knows.
My man.
That's why he stays quiet, because he's observing.
That guy's my favorite character. Hey,
I
Jules
love it.
plotline's
We're getting back to her painting. Not the same one, but I like seeing her do art.
Against all odds, life was looking okay. Maybe every mistake
Really?
I've made led me to the right place after all.
Yeah, maybe. But we still got a couple more episodes. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah.
I wonder how they're shooting this, too. Like, is she just really making this piece, or is somebody
Doing
guiding
in
it?
and out, right.
You know what I think my problem is? I have no responsibilities to anyone except myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why I have so much anxiety and depression. Now, if I had kids, I think it'd be different.
Perhaps.
Interesting.
You want to have kids?
Yeah. I want to start a life, get married, have a family.
Wow.
Oh.
If you're ready for kids, Rue.
I mean, nobody's ready for kids, right? But they just do it.
Uh-huh.
Your problems aren't about yourself anymore.
Yeah. If
it
you're
gives
not
you-
careful, you put those problems on them, though.
How long have you been sober this time?
This time.
Oh.
I mean, like a while. I'm not really counting the days this time.
Okay.
I just want good old-fashioned American problems.
Yeah,
White
dude.
picket fence, couple kids problems.
What you're talking about is fantasy.
No, not compared to what you've been living.
What you're doing is kind of a fantasy.
True.
You're in a relationship with a married guy who's never going to be there.
Oof.
I don't.
Propose to you?
I mean, I want to wake up to someone I love.
Damn.
I think that's the solution.
Okay.
It's a big revelation.
Because I have to live for something greater than myself.
I get it. I do get that statement.
Give yourself to God.
Do you think we're gonna be that?
I mean, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not us?
How romantic.
Uh-huh.
I don't get it.
The last time we were together, I just thought that it was
A mistake.
a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Where's our relationship? In your head?
I mean, I'm sorry. Did we not just have an amazing time together?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I thought it was
A big fucking mistake. It almost cost me my relationship.
Oh, right, because he...
This place, literally everything I'm working towards.
So this is your future now? Just like be hidden in this place here?
It's what she's got.
His wife knows about me.
What does that mean, Jules? He's not gonna leave his wife for you, Jules. Come on. You're just the little toy that he keeps locked in a little room.
Oh, God. She's gonna get...
Just stay there and paint until I come back to you.
Oh, God. Yeah. I knew it. I saw it. I was like, she's... Wow. Wow.
Ellis is gonna be here in 45 minutes, so I suggest you get the fuck out
Get
of my
out.
painting.
Wow.
Out of my painting.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Rue, Ellis gives her this life. Like, you can't come at her like that. Are you cuckoo
Yeah.
bananas? Like, that was wackadoo wild statement.
Yeah, we could ease into some of this.
Right? Like, I mean, come on, dude. Of course she's gonna give you a good whacking.
No.
Damn, I feel bad for her because she loves her. She wants to give her everything. You're just not.
Oh, I'm afraid for her after
Me too.
something like, because that's a big thing to realize about yourself.
I agree.
Especially with her experiences, to be chewing on and then to have it blow up the second you kind of
And get denied.
express that. And
I agree with you.
It's your first time on camera?
Kinda.
Just take a deep breath. You're gonna be great.
Cassie only had a few lines.
dude, she's
Nice.
gonna fall in love with that guy because he's.
She will, for sure. I mean, he took one look at her and was like, yup.
Oh, my God. She's got an interesting figure. Yeah, she's very womanly.
Womanly.
Hi. Are you hiring?
Are you good?
Are you good?
I worked at Tableau for over a year.
I see. So Jagger was your boss.
What are you implying?
Let's just say you're not the first girl to come running once the honeymoon's over.
Oh. Why are you looking around, honey? Oh, he's improvising? What's happening?
The honeymoon?
Let's just say you're not the first girl to come running once the
honeymoon is over.
Oh no, PTS, Cassie.
They're going to use it.
The line?
They're going to use it to stay.
What you talking about? This is
You think you would know someone after 5 years, but you don't.
Oh my God.
Spencer, that line's not in the script. Anybody have
Oh no. Oh God.
Oh
Someone
my
call
God.
cut, damn it.
No, don't. Let it roll. Use it.
What do I get in return?
Uh-huh. Make it work with the story,
A
honey.
bloody nose on my wedding night.
Oh my God, dude.
Did Jagger you?
Oh my God, yes,
Bring
and
it
the
in,
scene.
honey. There
Yes,
you
and the
have
scene.
it. See?
Should we just cut?
No, we
You
should
know,
not.
I find it rather compelling.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Of course.
Let's just let it roll.
Oh
Good
no.
Lord.
Oh Christ.
Maybe I deserved it.
Uh-huh.
No.
No woman deserves to get it.
Whoa.
Wow, this is...
No, but I do. I stole him from my best friend. I mean,
Ah!
It's so real.
It's all coming
But
out.
how does this fit into the script? I don't know.
We'll
It
make
feels
it work.
fresh and it's giving me the feels.
Giving me the feels.
It seems a little unhinged.
Excuse me, is someone
Does she
gonna
have
kill me?
it?
Enter!
God.
Hello, Mark.
Oh. Hello.
You gonna introduce me to your little friend?
Your little
Oceana, this isn't what it looks like.
Oceana.
Was that? What were you doing? It's okay?
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
How long have you been acting?
Ah!
Oh, God. Since
basically
8
my whole
hours
life.
ago.
Oh God.
Have you?
Oh God.
Yes, Lexi, I have.
Have you?
It's been my dream to do it full time, though.
Oh
Okay.
God.
What do you do for a living?
You can't
I
guide
create
this
content.
convo.
For OnlyFans. OnlyFans? That's that site.
That site.
So you post.
Oh, no, not fully. I mean, it is so tasteful, so it doesn't even look like it's.
Yeah, you forget all about it.
What about like your special requests?
Oh.
Fetish stuff and JOIs.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's a baseball term.
Guys pay me extra money to kind of. It's
On.
instructions.
Okay, got it. I was trying to work it out.
We're bleeping them. We're bleeping you.
Yep, totally. Sorry.
I am not a worker.
Oh,
They need instructions?
Oh, honey.
I'm a performer.
Oh, no.
That uses my body to.
She's a
tell
creative artist.
How does that affect you?
Good question, Sharon Stone.
The hardest part is how people treat me,
It's interesting
even my
because
own family.
this storyline is not a favorite of actual workers,
Right.
and so for her to be like, I'm not a.
As I understand it, there's a lot of young women who do this today.
Oh my God, there's a whole wave of girls like me.
Yeah, which is a problem.
This is why you brought her here, to get her out of that world and into a better one.
You are a
It's
philanthropist.
a very
Yep.
interesting character arc. Shane Fonda, Clute. Young
Christ the
hustler
Lord.
has a secret other life.
Tabitha's sister.
Oh, God, now they're going to write her in as
No.
this. They're going to write her in as this.
Job applicant only has one
Totally.
scene.
Not anymore, honey.
Does she?
Yeah, and then
She's a
we never see her again.
full-blown
Maybe we do.
You're the right. Sharon, she's the writer. Lex.
Are you saying you're gonna write me into the show?
Oh my God.
PTSD did you a good one, honey.
You ready to leave that world behind?
Oh,
Yeah, we are. We're
wow.
going LA Nights, honey.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
No, now
What
I'm.
the-
I don't think full time. I thought she. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. This is good. This is wild.
I still need you to work with Maddy,
This is going to be great.
though.
This is going to be good.
Thank you, God.
Oh,
I love
walked
that.
around there. I think we watched Superman over there. Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay, what a shot.
We're in the freaking. Oh, no.
This is her getting scared to write Maddy an email, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
You got to
This is
engage
terrible.
Giantess Cassie to write that email. Oh, my God. We got the Durex. We got. What else we got?
I'm scared.
She looks like Sabrina Carpenter, and she looks
does,
like
right in that angle.
Margot Robbie in the Wolf of Wall Street.
All mixed together. Delete.
Whoa, sis.
No. I thought you were just going to. No.
It's just
Don't have to delete it. It's bringing
Cassie.
you revenue.
Gotta talk to her.
It's bringing you revenue.
Talk to her.
You have to call Maddy first. She's your manager. What are you doing?
There is almost no way. There's no way you couldn't have spoken to her first.
Thank God.
Fucking phone.
Thank God, because that's her money.
Where the fuck are you?
Oh God, he's doing and tequila on your money, honey, on your OnlyFans money.
No,
That's what he's doing.
He's getting his toe stitched back onto
Yeah,
his
you're right.
finger and his finger stitched back onto his foot.
You're right.
Christ,
No!
Cassie.
Did she click delete or cancel?
Yeah. She deleted it.
You guys, this is really bad. She could have had revenue from that. Honey, that was bad.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just saying that was not good for her, I don't think.
When I recommended her to casting, I just
Lex.
knew you guys would fall in love with her.
Okay.
You seem to have a pretty good inside track on it. Why don't you take a stab at it?
Whoa. Okay.
Yes, we will. We're right. We right.
Why don't you write it?
Yes.
Write it?
Yes.
Don't look so surprised. Act like you deserve it.
Hey, okay, Legs.
Look at her.
This is
Yeah.
nice.
This is perfect for her. This is how we get in, Lex. There we go. That's a 3D printed gun and now a key. I can't with this.
This is gonna take me a minute. You wanna come back in an hour?
Okay.
What are we going to do for now?
That's your character because he's got an iced coffee right next to him at all times.
That guy's me.
That's John.
Yeah. I'm always here in the office 3D printing.
True. With a nice coffee.
That's right. Oh, boy.
Oh,
With
wow.
the little thread.
Yeah, that's wild.
DEA mom or real mom?
Yeah, I wonder.
Mom?
Or is it the...
Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Oh.
It's good to hear your voice, too.
Oh, it is her mama.
She just happened to call while you were at church?
I'm actually in a church. No, it's not a meeting. I just kind of decided to walk in.
That's so nice to have this like soft delivery too.
I believe in God.
Uh-huh.
I just figured if he exists, then so does redemption.
Yeah.
If there's redemption, then there's salvation. Kind of need that.
Oh boy.
I don't really want to be stuck with all the mistakes I've made.
I get that.
It's hard to change. All you can think about is all the bad things you've done.
Yeah, it just makes you feel
Yeah,
more and more shameful.
Totally. And then you just want to do
I
more
just
bad
want to be
things.
free to start over.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just want to start over.
Yeah.
I don't want to be forgiven.
Absolutely. You got to start forgiving yourself. Which,
Yeah.
I miss you a lot. I miss being home.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to come by soon.
Yeah. Will we see that?
I don't know. So I don't even hear her on the other side, but I like that.
I love you so much, and I'm sorry if I made it harder.
You probably definitely did, but...
I didn't really realize how tough it is to be out here by yourself.
Yep.
But I'm coming home soon.
Hey.
Oh.
I love you, Rue.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Love that we actually see her. That's kind
Yeah.
of felt like a reveal almost.
Totally. I didn't think we would.
Huh? Just that one reaction shot
Yeah.
is beautiful. That would feel like a real sign from the
Yeah.
heavens. The timing of that.
Totally.
What a great sequence for her. What a great
Why don't you just
performance.
kill her character?
Because I'm supposed to build her up.
So build her up to kill her.
Build her up to kill her.
My God.
If someone doesn't die periodically, people get bored.
Yeah, and then she can come back as an evil twin later.
Otherwise, it's just,
My God.
How should I kill her?
There's so many ways.
She dipped it in the wine. I love that for her.
Oh no. Oh, it's fragile. No, they sent her his finger. No.
Oh, you just, yeah.
Oh no.
You gotta sign for it, honey.
1 second.
I heard a myriad of sound effects just now. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Nate is gonna end up in a box with no arms or legs by the end of the season.
Yep.
Nate is gonna end up in a human centipede.
Oh God. Oh, sure. I've answered the phone. Oh God. I don't want to see it.
Oh, wow.
He's killing the.
Wow, Nathaniel.
You want to ruin my fucking life? I'll ruin your fucking life. You fucking.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, there he goes.
This poor, like, I
Oh my
hesitate
God.
to say this poor anything, but
Totally, but like.
but it's so sad.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh! Oh!
Oh
no!
no!
Oh no! Oh my God!
He must have had a lot of trust with this guy.
This is so bad. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna kill Nate. Yeah.
Totally, right? Like. Okay.
You need it?
You're gonna break it.
Okay.
It's your plan. Don't you want to see it through?
You want me to go to Lori's?
No.
I want you to do whatever the fuck it takes.
Okay.
Can I get a fry? Take this guy with you.
Why?
Rat.
Why? Oh God.
You know the story behind this
Okay.
snake used to belong to Sweet.
Oh, let's go. Monologue time.
She had a whole freak outfit. That night, she'd take it home, let it curl up in bed with her and fall asleep.
Okay.
She loved this snake, but one day, it just stopped eating. She switched from frozen rats to live ones. It choked them out, but still wouldn't eat.
Oh.
Finally, she took it to the vet, said, gotta be sick or something.
Mm-hmm.
Vet shakes his head, says, Miss, this is a perfectly healthy python. Sweet shook her head. It's gotta be something wrong. That's when the vet looked her dead in her eye and said, the reason it wraps itself around you at night is because it's sizing you up.
Oh. To kill you?
And the reason it ain't eating is because it's preparing for a much larger meal.
What? Shipper?
Told Alamo that story, and I never heard him laugh harder. He gave her 10 bands for a snake she'd have given him for free.
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
My.
Because it's a reminder you never
God.
really know a mother true intentions.
No. Oh, no. Ah.
Totally.
Play cool. Play cool. We're playing it
I
cool.
lied to your mother.
Whoa.
My mother?
Leslie.
Oh,
Nice
no.
lady. Told her how well you're doing.
Oh, shoot.
Oh no.
Dude,
Oh.
he knows. He knows. I know he knows. Does the legs under the mouth.
How'd y'all get that shot? Ew. This is Black Sunshine.
Lord saw that the wickedness of man thought was great in the earth.
Oh no.
Okay, I think maybe we don't listen. She's gonna get crashed. I know it.
No.
I know it. I
No.
already. I don't want it.
Great color though.
It is. It does look amazing. The
Blue,
orange
red,
and blue
orange,
and red
yeah.
and yeah. Seriously, dude? Room.
Room.
No, come on. Thank goodness. I'm not in the mood for that.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh Christ.
Is her tire gonna be
Ugh.
okay? Yeah.
Uh-huh. A classic trope.
Totally.
But
Oh, God. Is her car on fire?
what is this vision quest going to reveal to you? Is there going to be a burning bush?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. You called that. You called that. You called that.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. That looks super cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that with Moses or Jesus? The burning bush
Is a
story.
Moses thing.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so I did have it right.
Yeah,
Moses thing.
I believe so. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
think
sure.
no, you're right, because that was my first instinct. But then I was like, I haven't thought about the Bible stories in a long time.
In the Bible.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay.
Well, all right, gang. If you made it to this far into the video, if you remember the Bible stories, you leave a like if you could. We'd very much appreciate that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And when you do,
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
so you can be notified when the next Euphoria episode comes your way.
Yeah.
Got 2 more for the season. Got lots to wrap up. I can see how we could wrap the Rue stuff up. Feel like there's a bit more of a broad spectrum of things that we could be having to deal with the rest of the cast. But
You're right.
big thank you to the team over at Prepper for chopping these highlights down and getting them turned around ASAP for you guys. It is a task, especially with a show with as much explicit and questionable content as this one.
Totally.
So big ups to them. Also, if you want to get the full and complete Euphoria experience alongside Tara and myself, see every moment of our experience. It doesn't make these reaction highlights. You can grab your
Patreon.
copy. Yes, grab your HBO Max subscription. Sync up at the patreon.com/TheRealRejects with the time code. Can't show you the whole thing and give it to you for free because that's illegal. But if you want to sync up with us, you can. We also got a whole bunch of other stuff over there streaming, and it's a great way to support the channel. All sorts of good stuff. And you can save a little bit on some teas like these are Euphoria-inspired shirts. It's okay. You brought these little heart things. You got the cherries.
Little cherries, and I brought hearts to decorate.
You're killing the game, Tara.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about season 3, episode 6?
Honestly, that episode felt like the pacing was really perfect for me. It felt like it flew by a little quicker than some of the other episodes where it's like I couldn't quite call everything. I liked that we only saw Nate sort of in a flash.
Yeah.
I loved the beginning. Sydney Sweeney and the PTSD on LA Nights, and me going, absolutely do not cut. And then they did it, and then they hired full time. That's so exciting to me.
Yeah, very fun turn
It's
of events.
fun, but very scary that she deleted her account, and now I'm like, dude, that's where you're going to get your money from, honey. Like, we can't be doing that. And so, like you said,
The LA Nights
like,
isn't going to give you like $100K.
Are you kidding?
Like immediately.
You would have to work for seasons.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know why she did that.
You're not the freaking star of the show.
No, that was the dumbest thing I think she could have done.
It's going to take you a minute.
Good God. And so now I'm scared for her because, yes, we could wrap up Rue, but there's plenty of other storylines like Nate. I'm pretty sure I'm like, you're out of here. You're dead, right? And then Rue, she sees a burning bush. I don't know really where we go for here. Does she make it to Lori's? Probably. I don't know how she's touched by God in the process. I pray that Leslie, her mom, is not hurt, but we'll see. That seems like it now may be a storyline. But mainly, I'm really focused on Lexi and Cassie, Maddy, and Nate. Honestly, and Rue, of course, but I'm sort of like Rue and Alamo. Now that we've got a background in Alamo, which I did very much like.
Yeah.
Those shots, and you were right. It is very much what's his nuts.
Like this whole season has a Tarantino thing.
Thank you.
But certainly, like the Alamo flashback is drawing from.
Very.
I would. It's a tricky thing because you're like, I don't know how much of an expert Sam Levinson is on like black cinema, but I would have to imagine that in a sequence like that, you're also drawing, to describe this season as Tarantino means a lot of stuff. And in this context, because like Tarantino has made films like Django that are, like directly commenting on black culture and issues and things like that. And so like, there's a different Tarantino-iness that this episode takes on because he's doing this Alamo backstory, and then you're like, how did you research this? And like, and yeah, it's just interesting. And yeah, I'm sure, or I would imagine, hopefully, there's, you know, he had like different posters up on his walls and stuff like that I would imagine are from actual movies. So yeah, pulling from like, you know, not just blaxploitation, but yeah, like, you know, black cinema of the past two of that era.
Of course.
Yeah.
Which I thought was fun. Yeah. I mean, overall, you know, this is a really well-paced episode, in my opinion, with the amount that they showed us of each storyline. I thought was way better. I don't know if I can say way better, but to me, it was better than some of the other episodes. So I enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of increasingly along for the ride this season. You know, looking back and as we've discussed, like there are things that at least so far feel a little more fleshed out versus others, or moments where you're like, in hindsight, like I kind of see why the proportionality felt like this at the beginning and now it feels like this, versus other things that do feel a little bit maybe understated. Like, yeah, the further we get, the more I'm like, yeah, I kind of see what the vision is for this, and I like... Again, this has a unique Euphoria-ness to me where I'm like, there's some of this that is like a bit incorrigible and is a bit like, okay, like, all right, buddy, you know, like,
a little
have
angsty.
fun pushing the boundaries and like, you know, dredging up the most sordid themes that you can find. But, you know, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't really fun, and I do love that they're using this opportunity to do a lot of film stylings and... you know, borrowing from old Western serials. You know, it's like Tarantino is a shorthand, and obviously you can't really escape his influence anymore. But, you know, like it's fun to, like Paladin as a pull, or even the stuff that Alamo was watching on TV, these like old Westerns and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a fun, like cinema styling. And so I love that they busted out the 70 millimeter, like throughout this episode, some great uses of low light and shadows and these long lens, you know, shallow focus shots and stuff like that. And yeah, like I like the proportionality overall. And we were talking, it's funny, Greg and I were talking during a Bridgerton review about a particular season of that show and how, you know, the proportionality of how all the plots are. And in that conversation, you know, we sort of touched on, like, me as a viewer, I'm like okay with the idea that certain plots are like developing and have like an arc happening, and then the further you get down that ladder, I'm okay with certain plot lines being just like a slice of life. Here's something the character is dealing with. It doesn't necessarily have a distinctified, like, here's the arc, but like, and so like Jules has been a character that sort of felt like you can kind of see what the season-wide arc will be, but like Jules only ever really shows up for a scene in the episodes that we've seen her in. And I find those scenes like somatically interesting, especially because, like, again, there's so much mood, and especially the way that he shoots her painting is really tactile and is really sort of tangible and lovely. And, you know, it's in the spirit of the thing being painted. So, like, that's cool. I like seeing that. And I liked the back and forth between Rue and Jules as a scene. You know, like, I could imagine versions of this where, like, if they had more of a, you know, I don't know, consistent presence throughout, you know, these wouldn't have to be so, like, kind of pressurized into one scene developing moments, you know, every so often. But then again, you know, maybe by the end
kind of
it'll make
like
more
it because
sense.
it's kind of like a boiling pot where the tense vibe of that scene with her painting feels a lot more than it would be if we got more time.
That's true, and
maybe,
I like that it makes for like a short in the midst of things. It almost makes it feel like an anthology now, which is, you know, is also in the Tarantino milieu. And so you get this brief moment with Jules and the intersection, you know, because you have then Cassie is getting roped in working with Maddy, and Maddy is shooting stuff with Alamo. That means Cassie has met Alamo. That means Cassie's also met Magic and Kitty. And now is jumping ship to go over to LA Nights. That means she's going to have to do a whole new, what did her contract with Maddy
That's
say?
what I'm
like, you know,
talking about.
And it's like,
Scary.
This is absolutely the next step. And like, I find it very fun and fascinating the way that, there's been so much said about the good or bad of the season. and who wants to be here. But as I've said, it's really fun to watch them, her and Jacob Elordi. And again, like you said, he only shows up for a scene, but it's really fun. Like there's something innately sort of innately.
Oh, and I forgot Maddy got her the audition. So I hope that maybe she's not totally effing Maddy over. I forgot about that until just now. So that would still technically make Maddy like her manager. So she would get, if she's on a show, she would get a percentage, but it's not an OnlyFans percentage.
No.
It's going to be very different. It's not a great choice that she made without contacting Maddy first.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm sure you would have at least had enough time to call Maddy.
Of course she did.
You should have called Maddy.
Of course.
Because no matter what you agree to in that moment, like I'm sure there are negotiations to be had and whatever else. And it's not just like, okay, well, I know they hired her for this guest spot, but clearly things are being reworked, and thus it's not going to just be like inked that same afternoon, most likely.
Right.
Unless Cassie's just out here signing everything everywhere all at once.
right.
So, that shoe is going to drop. It seems like, there are a lot of Cassie shoes ready to be dropped, and they just sent her the finger. Which,
it's
is
going to get bad real quick. I feel like the next shoe have got to get bad.
Yeah, I think they're reverse Frankensteining him, which is very funny. They're like dismantling him slowly but surely.
Little pieces.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're right. That's fun.
Because like that whole scene is that too. That Nate scene is a little short film almost. Just like, where's Nate today? He's out here on this little coast trampling these flowers, just like screaming at the only thing he has any control left over. He's like, you took my life away from me.
God, what an idiot.
And it's like so silly. And
so sad.
And you're like, and this is only like a scene. They could have shot this like in an hour, like it doesn't, it's weird. It's like, I appreciate the absurdity of the fact of the whole presentation here.
Mm-hmm.
And so, even though it is like a fascinating jump between past Nate and now Nate, like I almost love the Looney Tunes quality of just being like, he's just Wile E. Coyote out here
like
now.
a bit of a character.
Just like the Acme Corporation and the Roadrunner are just like smashing him up every chance they get, and like it makes for like a fun serial in between the more episodic storylines, or the more serial. You get what I mean. Anyway,
totally.
Rue, I like this whole touched by God potentially thing. It's
burning bush, huh?
Yeah, I like that a lot. I thought that was really neat. Again, I've grown up with biblical stuff, so part of my lizard brain is designed to kind of react to that. But people get various ways about when religion or the idea of God intervening happens in any fiction, and I think there's a debate always to be had about like when it's preaching at you versus just using it as a theme to drive a character. I like it here. I think it's a cool bit of peripheral magic to have, this sort of like, is it the radio? She steps into the church and gets a call from actual mom. Great scene, great ambiance, great kind of like, what's this thing all for? It's not even about church so much as it is about the higher power and the sort of something beyond myself and the concrete. I guess you shouldn't have to have something concrete. That's more with the kids' conversation. But like having some kind of innate urge toward, helping people beyond yourself or nurturing something greater than
What's
yourself.
her greater purpose? Yeah.
Yeah, I like all that stuff. I think that's interesting for her. And Rue is the one character where I feel like you could probably wrap Rue up this season.
For sure.
Potentially. I mean,
Maybe,
she's a character who could always be weaseling around, and I'm sure they could write us out of this, but I feel like if she wanted to wrap the Rue story up and hand the show over, or they wanted to end the show entirely, I feel like that story could end. The other stories feel like they're a bit ongoing or have potential to be like they're just starting to kind of...
Yeah, take off. Or they could still,
Yeah, it's like I feel like Rue actually does want to get out of the game, and I could see this happening, and I can see here toward the end of the season, what do they got to do? They got to do one more heist. They got this, rickety arrangement with Lori, and that's probably not going to hold. And there are all these other like loose parts and stuff like that. We got to mention Fez. It's funny, they hyped up, or Sam Levinson had said like, I'm really excited about my plot line for Fez this season, and I like that he's alive.
Me too.
I thought they were gonna do a Fez thing every episode or something, or have someone on the phone with him. Like I like that she appealed to Fez, like to Faye.
She's like, Fez would do it.
Fez was friggin' real for the both of us, and no matter what you're experiencing right now, like do it for friggin' him, because you know how much he cared about me,
totally,
and how much he would do the right thing.
Agreed.
And I'm sad.
I like how they brought him up. Yeah.
I'm sad that we've lost Faye.
Yeah. Oh God.
Those dudes are awful. I mean, this has to be a fun show to play on, but also some of the stuff you get to play in is like, oof, you gotta go to some dark ass places.
Yep.
But yeah, the Alamo backstory was very textural, very interesting, and they give you like just enough to flavor who he is in the present, because he is like very gregarious and nice, but also a guy who clearly does not like to be made a fool of or deceived or feel like anybody. That whole pants thing makes more sense now, because you're like, okay, is there an ulterior motive? Are you trying to outsmart me somehow?
Totally.
Are you trying to make me your patsy?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Like, and I could have watched more of that.
Me too. I thought it was a very interesting plot line, seeing where he came from.
Yeah, and but not having more of that allows you then to kind of feel in the current day performance. Again, shouts out to Adewale Agbaje, because like that guy has been around for so long. And it's cool that he gets to be like one of the major memorable guest star characters this season. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Lexi getting the promotion.
Yeah,
she's getting to write the Cassie, getting cursed with the writing the Cassie storyline. It's pretty funny. That whole interview, she's sitting there trying to sabotage her.
God, totally.
Like just trying to get her like exposed or her just I don't know. It's funny to watch that whole sort of poetic irony happen with the two of them, where they're just like forced to be together in this situation.
Totally. Where it's definitely not what Lexi signed up for, but the highlight to it is that she gets to write. And I think that will make up for it, especially if Sharon Stone's character really likes it. Then they'll both be winning, but we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, Sharon Stone got to play this episode. That was fun.
Yeah.
And it's my dude with the snake, always with the freaking weird vibes, but I love him.
Yeah, he's your favorite character.
I will commit his character's name to memory one of these days. I swear to God. Because he's in Keanu, he's in so many things. Bishop, there you go.
Bishop.
He's named like the X-Men character.
I don't know that we've ever heard his name like said out loud on the show.
It's happened like once,
but like it's like once or twice. So that's probably why we don't remember.
Yeah, this kid who plays Little Alamo, I feel like
he was great.
Looks super familiar, but I don't know if he's just on a bunch of other TV shows and stuff. But yeah, I mean, the filmmaking continues to be compelling, and everything is sorted and crazy. I almost expected like that Cassie and Magic and Kitty stuff to like be a bigger thing. Like Maddy is like the person we saw the least of. We saw her in one scene.
That was it.
And that was the scene where I was like, shit, I feel like you and Alamo maybe could have also had a conversation about this.
Yeah.
But then again, before making all of this super official, then again, who knows what they actually did to make any of this official.
Right.
But yeah, this whole like, I guess you guys are just going to have to work on Sunday to go out and network for these girls.
Dude.
And I'm like, how are you going to network with these girls?
How is that going to go?
And, do you want that shiny world of like OF social media influencing to combine with the world of Alamo and his operation? Like, it seems a bit risky.
Yeah. That's the storyline that I'm very intrigued in. That if we get deeper into that, I would love to see more of Maddy and Alamo working together.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
That's just me.
But fascinating Cassie PTSD. I'm really, really afraid that they're going to build this roll up for her and then she's not going to be able to act. Like she's not going to be able to act until something weird causes her to trigger.
No.
I like there's it's weird. They're good at building. It's fun to watch them build the stakes of that, especially because Cassie is a character that again is like always in the present moment of whatever her emotion is, and who is like. There are so many points at which you're like, oh, this is where it's all going to fall apart, and then it like somehow goes wrong, but trends upward. So yeah, this like a horrible memory intervenes, and now we're cast as like a new plot line character on the show, at least a guest star. So I'm like, how much higher is this gonna go before everything comes crashing
Before
down?
it all comes crashing down.
But we got 2 more episodes worth of that to find out.
We'll
So
see.
good golly. Anything else to tell the people?
No, but this episode was one of my favorites, I think, because the pacing was a lot of fun, and I like where they took the story.
Yeah, this was a good one. I liked it. This did all the things Euphoria is supposed to do. You're like, I don't know, I feel all kinds of ways.
Yeah.
But
and the
but I'm
blue,
feeling.
yellow, and orange lighting on the truck gave me a little bit of that Euphoria feel, where we got more of that like fun, colorful lighting. We're not really getting lens flares now. It doesn't really fit necessarily with the kind of new style they're going with, but like gave me that old vibe, and I like that.
Dude, I hope. I guess I agree. That was like a really beautiful looking sequence. Just I don't know. That was only like a shot or two. Even it reminded me of like a Panos Cosmatos thing.
Real quick, exactly.
But I hope that the guy was probably dead by that point. But like I hope Alamo fixed up his first stepdad guy.
Yes.
Who got the settlement and who she like robbed. Like I hope he somehow in the ether of the storyline like went back and like fixed that dude up for life or something for being an all right guy and for being in a bad situation. Because that broke my heart for him. That was so sad.
On that.
To come home, get robbed, and then immediately have your wife be like, I can't handle this.
God,
this is all your fault. I'm leaving. And then to come out and find that
poor freaking guy, man.
Yeah, that was rough.
Sad.
That was rough. But anyway, we're having fun here. Let us know how you're feeling, and we'll catch you next week for season 4. No, it's season 3.
Season 3,
episode 7.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go fall down now. Much love, be well. Make good choices. Bye.